Hello students, today we will see an overview of Java. It contains types of Java programs, data types and types of comments. First is types of Java program. There are two types of Java program. First is Java standalone application and second is web applet. The Java standalone applications having programs written to carry out tasks on a standalone local computers. This program executing types of program including two steps. First is compiling source code into bytecode using Java C compiler, and second step is executing the bytecode program using Java interpreters. These applications run directly by the Java interpreter and it should be delivered and installed on each computer before it is run. It can have either a command line interface or graphical user interface. That means this standalone applications is useful for simple Java program. Then second is suppose this is our first Java program, Java source code, name is filename.java program. When we want to compile this program, then we need Java compiler. Then first simple program, when compiling, then we use Java standalone applications, then executed by Java interpreter and then output. This same program by using Java applet, then first is Java source code, then compiled by Java compiler and executed by Java applet by using any web browsers, for example Hot Java, Netscape Navigator, Internet Explorer, etc. and then final output. These are two different types of Java programs. Then second is Java applet. An applet is a small Java program that is embedded in an HTML page, hypertext markup language. An applet are a small Java program developed for internet applications. We can develop applet for doing everything from a simple animated graphics to complex game. And this is executed by using Java enabled web browsers, Netscape Navigator, Hot Java, etc. or tools such as a applet viewer. An applet is embedded in a HTML page using applet tag or object tag. This web pages contains creation, running applets and more complex than creating an applications. An applet can only run within a web browser. Then structures, Java program structure. Java program may contain one or more sections as shown in this figure. First is documentation section. This documentation section include comments that state why, what and how of the program. Then second is package statement. Package statement inform the compiler that classes defined here belongs to this package. For example, package name, semicolon. That means package student, semicolon. Package statement is optional because the classes we define need not be the part of any package. So this is optional. Then third is import statement. We can declare import statement import.java.lang and package name. Here suppose mathematical package, then we can declare import java.lang.math. Then third is interface statement. It is optional and you can include it when you want to implement multiple inheritance features in the program. This is interface statement. Then class definitions. A Java program may contain any number of classes. The class are used to encapsulate the real world objects. In Java one program contains many classes. Then last is main method class. Main method is essential and it is start of the execution of program, and on reaching the end of main and the program terminates. In Java, the main method is declared as public static void main string args. Then types of comments. Java supports three types of comments. First is single line comments, multi-line comments, and documentation comment. First is single line comment. Suppose here first comment is documentation comments. Documentation comments are understood by Java doc tool and can be used create HTML based documentations. This is Java documentation comments declared as slash double star and javadoc tools while creating the documentation for program code. It provides information about the class for user of the class to read. Then second is multi-line comments. Multi-line comments it is declared as slash star. Java multi-line comments are useful when the comment text does not fit into one line, therefore need to span across lines. Then third is single line comments. It starts with two forward slashes and continue to the end of current line, and line comments do not require an ending symbol. These single line comments are proved useful for supplying short explanation for variable, function declaration, and expressions. These are the types of comments. Then data types in Java. There are two main types of data type. First is primitive data type and second is non-primitive data type. Primitive data type is also known as intrinsic or built-in data type, and second is non-primitive data type. It is also called as a derived data types or reference data types. Primitive data types are two types, numeric and non-numeric. Numeric data types contain integers, floating point, and non-numeric data types contains characters and boolean. And non-primitive data types contains class, array, interface, object, string, etc. These are the data types in Java. Then first is Java is statistically typed programming language. It means all variable must be declared before its use. That is why we need to declare variable type and name. A data type is an attribute of variable which tells the compiler or interpreter how the programmer intend to use the variable. According to these properties they possesses, data types are divided into two groups. First is primitive data type and second is non-primitive data types. Here remember that all variable must be declared before its use. Then variable declares variable types and name. Whenever we want to declare variables, then its types is necessary. Then types contains various data types, for example character, integer, etc. Then first we will see primitive data types. Primitive data types is predefined by the programming language. So this is called as a primitive data type, and the size and type of variable values are specified and it has no additional methods. Primitive data types in Java are classified into four aspects as integer, float, character, and boolean. But in general there are 8 types. They are as follows. First is byte. Byte is 1 byte. Its size is 1 byte and it stores whole number from minus 128 to plus 127. This is range of byte. Then second is short. Short size is 2 byte and it stores whole number from minus 32,768 to plus 32,767. Then integers having 4 bytes size. Integer size is 4 bytes and it stores whole number, and this is integer range. Then long contains long having size 8 bytes and it stores this range numbers. Then float size is 4 byte and it store fractional numbers sufficient for storing 6 to 7 decimal digits. Then double having size 8 bytes and it store fractional numbers sufficient for storing 15 decimal digit. Then what is the difference between float and double? Float is 4 bytes, double is 8 byte. Float contains 6 to 7 decimal digit and double contains 15 to 16 decimal digit. Floating point numbers are treated as double precision quantities. To treat them as a single precision, we must append small f or capital F to the numbers. Then Boolean. Boolean size is 1 bit. It stores true or false values. This data type is denoted by Boolean keyword. This type is used to test a particular condition during execution of a program. And it also takes only two values, true or false. Then last is character. Character having size 2 byte and it stores single character or letter or ASCII values. Then second type is non-primitive data types. These data types are not actually defined by the programming language, so this is called as a non-primitive data types, but it is created by a programmer. They are also called as a reference variable or object references. Since they reference a memory location, we store the data. Then non-primitive data types having types is first data type is string. String is a sequence of character, but in Java, string is an object that represent a sequence of character. When we want to declare a class, string class, then we can write java.lang.string. This is class. When we declare any class in Java, then its first letter should be capital. Here string S is capital and it is used to create a string object. Then second is array. Array is a Java or homogeneous. Array in Java are homogeneous data structures implemented in Java as objects. Means Java contains similar data types. Java and array is a collection of similar data types, homogeneous data types. Array stores one or more values of a specific data type and provide index access to store same data types. A specific element in an array is accessed by index. An array is a group of related data items that share a common name. An array can be of any variable types. For example, int salary and mention size, suppose 10. Then int salary and index is 10. Then interface. This approach supports the concept of multiple inheritance. Interface is basically a kind of class. That means it's like a class, and interface can have a methods and variable. But the methods declared in interface are by default abstract. Abstract means only method signature, no body. That means interface do not specify any code to implement these methods. This data type is denoted by interface keywords.